Alright guys, we are back here today, and we're going to do a little series. Basically what the series is about is we're going to take the cheapest 1911 that I could buy, and I'm going to mod it, but not like external mods or lick-a-chewy stuff. Talking about internal mods like mainsprings, recoil springs, all that stuff, you know, basically trying to see how well we can get it to perform on a budget. Now, you all know this gun right here. This is my Thesis B9R DS Duty. This is a 2011, basically a double stack 1911. This one, I've got the recoil spring. I tuned it and got it down to 7-ish pounds, I think. Like, I mean, just one finger. It's pretty light. So we're going to be basically doing internal mods with this Thesis M1911A1. This is a 45 ACP. This gun, I got it for right around $319 when I bought it. As you can tell, it's a bare bones base model 1911. Nothing fancy, no extended dovetail, no skeletonized spring or skeletonized trigger or whatever. The only thing that I have done to it thus far is I did put a Wilson Combat barrel buffer in there, and I put an RMR optic plate on top. Basically what you do to install one of these on a gun that's not cut for them is you drive out the rear fixed factory sights, and then you put this little trapezoidal piece in there, and it slides into where the old sights were at. Now you may have to do some modifying to that piece depending on what kind of 1911 you have, but basically you slide that piece in there, and you tighten these two screws down when you put the plate on top, and it holds it in there. It's pretty sturdy, and then you put your optic on top and let it roll. Today what we're going to start off with doing, because I have a few parts on the way for this, but today what we're going to start with doing is a recoil spring upgrade. This one has about a 16-pound recoil spring in it right now, and about a 21-pound mainspring. We're going to try and drop that mainspring down to about 18 to 17-ish pounds. And the recoil spring, like I said, that's in here already, it's a pretty smooth pullback, but not light like I would want it to be. So I do have this spring that I've already tuned. This one comes in right at about 11.5 pounds. So it's going to be a big difference from this. And yes, it will still cycle the 230 grain target rounds just fine for the 45, because I've done these springs thousands of times. So without further ado, let's get to it and change this spring out. See what we can do here. And it should feel pretty good on next upgrade after this. I think with the stuff that I've got coming for it, we are going to do a full length guide rod setup, simply because it helps the slide stay zeroed, and it also helps with recoil. So, can't wait for that to come in. I'm thinking about milling the slide to internally compensate it. So that's what my plan is here. Alright. Let's see what we're working with now. Oh yeah. That is a lot better. That's all the way back with one finger. Alright, now that feels great.